Hey guys, it's your boy Tacho here, back for some more Fire Emblem Heroes, and we have the data mine for the Start of It All banner. So we've got the unit's stats and some information about all these units that are going to be dropping in T-minus 2 hours from now, pretty much. I still don't know whether or not it's going to have the 40 summoner count or not. We're just going to have to wait and see. So it is a special heroes banner, so it's going to count as one of those seasonal banners, and this is going to be the first time we've had a seasonal banner since the 40 summoner count has dropped. So the only way for us to find out if, when they say new heroes, if they mean seasonal heroes as well, is going to count for the 40 summoner counter. We just don't know yet, but we will find out in 2 hours, and that's when I'll know whether or not I'm actually going to summon on this banner. So we do of course have the stats for the units. I have the infographic here with all the stats, but we also have them on Game Press with the addition of Boons and Banes, so we're going to be taking a look at them from over here. Okay, so for the young Marth, he's got a 172 BST, which is obviously really good. He scores in the same bin as units like Astrum and Itsuki, and he's going to be summonable as a 4-star on the banner, so it actually might not be a terrible idea to chase copies of this guy and try to go for the plus 10, which is really incredible because this is the first time they've done a demote on one of these banners that actually comes with a pretty solid base kit. So for all the people that are interested in young Marth, it might not be a bad idea to try and go for him. So his base stats are going to be 41 HP, 36 attack, 37 speed, 32 defense, and 26 res. Those are of course all his neutral stats. And he's got a super boon in res. So that could push all of his stats to 30 or above, which is pretty nice. This guy of course has the rapier, so he's able to do effective damage on armor types and cavalry types. And he also grants himself Vantage once he's below 75% HP. So he's going to be a really strong arena unit because of Rapier. He also has his own unique special, which is Hero's Blood. It's not going to be inheritable by the looks of this. I heard some talk about some people saying his special and also Merrick's special might be inheritable, but that's just not the case. So for a unit like this, that's going to be summonable as a 4-star with a BST this good, and then he's got the Rapier and he's got Hero's Blood. So a unique weapon and a unique special. This guy's going to be a really strong 4-star summon. So like I said before, it might not be the worst idea in the world to try and chase the plus 10 on him. We don't really know how many orbs it's going to cost to do that yet though, because this is the first time really where a shared focus 4-star unit is actually going to be something that people may want to go after. So it's hard to say how many times you're going to get pity broken by Keita. I mean, if we can even call that being pity broken, because Keita is so powerful too. But, I mean, that just says it's going to be real hard to tell how many orbs it's going to take to get the plus 10 Marth, and then Keita's on the same focus. If you are interested in going for it, I think it could be not too terrible of an idea. Okay, so here's the little Keita here. So her BST is 166, and her neutral stats are 36 health, 33 attack, 42 speed, 25 defense, and 30 res. And she's got super boons in HP, speed, and defense. So a whole bunch of super boons there. I'm guessing plus speed may be her best option for a super boon. And now that we have the merges that remove your Banes, her 166 BST is actually going to end up being 170 with the super boon. So that means running any dual skills on her for arena play for scoring purposes are going to be completely pointless. She does come with distant counter in her base kit, and her weapon also gives her a Vantage effect. So if you're pulling for Keita and you're trying to get the plus 10 on her, then I would say definitely go for one of the super boons here, probably plus speed. So Keita is very powerful. Her weapon has effective damage against pretty much 4 different weapon types and then armored on top of it. So she's just effective against everything and the kitchen sink. And her weapon also gives her attack up 3. So Cait is just nuts. Also, her beast skill is going to do attack and defense -5 on the foe if they have full HP, or if they initiate combat, which is insane because her weapon also grants her the vantage effect if the foes initiate and they have one of the types that she's effective on. So she doesn't even need to be below 75% HP to get that vantage effect. This unit is actually really insane, and for arena modes, I'm really not looking forward to fighting this Caita. You're gonna have to use something like a mage or a dragon, or basically one of the types she's not effective on if you're gonna try and take her down. Of course, colored bows are gonna work, like Legendary Chrom and Legendary Lucina and so on and so forth. So you are limited in what units you can use to beat this Caita, but it's not the biggest deal because there are quite enough of those units going around. And next up, we've got young Merrick. So 162 BST, that's going to put him pretty much on par with units like Lysithea and Kyria. So his base stats are 41 HP, 34 attack, 41 speed, 21 defense, and 25 res, with a super boon in speed. That's definitely going to be what you're going to want to go for on this guy. So with plus speed, that's going to make him better since he has the null follow-up effect on his weapon. He's also got wind sweep, so he's going to want to have a lot of speed anyway, just so he can negate the foe's chance at doing a follow-up attack. So Merrick is also looking like a really strong unit, and a really fast mage at that. So the combo of null follow-up with wind sweep is something that a lot of people were already running on units that had built-in null follow-up, like, for example, Byleth. So it's nice to have that combo on an actual ranged unit for once. And I'm glad that this Merrick is low-key a little bit OP, because the old Merrick just wasn't, and Merrick has historically been the classic wind mage in Fire Emblem. So it is nice to finally get him with a decent version in Fire Emblem Heroes. Okay, next up we've got the Sisterly Trio here. So these guys, they have a 167 BST. Not that it matters, because they have the duo skill, meaning they're going to be scoring in the 185 BST bin. But their stats are going to be 40 HP, 39 attack, 31 speed, 33 defense, and 24 res, with a super boon in surprise, surprise attack. So, of course, their weapon, what this one does is it gives them a guaranteed follow-up attack, and then it gives them a guaranteed second attack if you meet the conditions. So they just go ahead and get quad attacks instantly, and that's very good. Being able to hit the opponent 4 times in a row with a freaking 43 base attack and the ability to move 3 spaces with flyer mobility. Like, come on, man. This unit is going to be outrageously powerful, especially in tandem with the new Caita too, if you want to run them together. So, another really powerful unit. And finally, we've got Minerva. Oh, hold on. Let me see if the art is going to get fixed. Alright, so, I mean, GamePress is glitching out a little bit. They haven't really fully updated this. And BST is 0. Alright, hold on. Let's just really quick do some calcs for Minerva here. We do, of course, see in the infographic that her stats are right there. Oh, you know, we might as well just look at it over here because we get to see the artwork. And also, she's not going to have any IVs because she's a Tempest Trial unit. So she's got 40 HP, 36 attack, 37 speed. Wow, that's really fast. 35 defense and 19 res, and her BST is 167. Okay, so once you get merges on her, it's also going to be a moot point to run any dual skills. She is, of course, going to be a plus 10 merge project for people, since she is free to play and she will be in the Heroic Grail shop. So do not run Green Flyer Duel on this unit. The only unit on the whole banner that benefits from a dual skill at all is actually Merrick. And, I mean, he's not really a unit you would want to run in Arena anyway, because he's the lowest scoring out of this entire bunch. So you definitely want to stick to Marth, Kata, Palla, and also Minerva if you're going to run one of these guys in Arena. And, I mean, Minerva's stats are crazy as well. Her weapon gives her +4 to all stats if the conditions are met, and then she also has the unique A slot that just power crept Io's shield. We can see it if we quickly head over here. So Dragoon Shield, it negates effective against flying bonuses, and then all stats +3. Or, my bad, not all stats +3. Attack, speed, and defense up 3. Oh, that kind of sucks actually. So she's not getting any more res, as she only has 19 res. So res is definitely going to be a problem for this unit. But she's amazing with attack and speed. I was not expecting her to have 37 speed in a million years. So that's really fast. She's going to be great as a player phase axe unit. And as long as you keep her baiting physical type opponents, her low res should not be that big of a deal. She is of course getting +4 res from the weapon though, so I mean 19 res in actuality is 23 res. Still not the best though, because she's a flying unit and she can't have any lull skills. Also, one kind of bad thing, I don't want to say it's too bad, but her personal skill is an A-slot passive. So you're not going to be able to run any crazy A-slot skills on her if you want to keep that. Such as Distant Counter or, I mean, Distant Counter I wouldn't really even recommend on her because her res is so bad and she doesn't really have any outs to her low res. But, I mean, of course, her attack and speed combo are so crazy that you may have wanted to run something like Attack and Speed Push or Swift Sparrow 3, or just one of those good attack and speed combo A-slot passives. But I'm not sure how worth it that's actually going to be. And, I mean, she's already getting attack and speed up 3 from her skill anyway, and then she has Io's shield built in. So you probably don't want to change her unique skill in the first place, even though you could have done something else to make her a little bit more offensive overall. And that's pretty much going to wrap us up for the new units, guys. So in a couple of hours, we will find out if the banner is going to have the 40 summoner count. We know that the Tempest Trial seals are going to be speed tactic as well as sturdy stance this time around. So some pretty good sacred seals. So that's going to wrap us up for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and the breakdown of the unit's stats. So as always, this is your boy Tacho signing out. And I'll catch you guys again in the next one.